It's been a while since we've dove into the Steam store and taken a look at some of the best free-to-play games for you. Today, I want to highlight a bunch of brand new ones and ones that have been out for a while that are still some of the best free-to-play games available now on Steam. We're going to start off today with Dragonair Silent Gods. This one has recently released and it is one of the newest turn-based strategy style games out on the market. This one's both available on mobile and on Steam to play for free. It prides itself in having a large open world to explore so you can upgrade your heroes along the way, a dice system that's unique to the genre, and some really great looking graphics that you can enjoy as you get into your combat. And basically what we're seeing here is a dynamic world where we could take an epic journey to discover a high quality character model and diverse exploration possibilities that include character customization options and branching storylines if that's what you're into. All right, now this one's been around forever. I'm talking about RuneScape. This is a high fantasy open world MMORPG that's been around for over 20 years. You can explore an ever-changing and evolving living world where new challenges, skills, and quests await. You're gonna have unprecedented player freedom that you can choose how you play, what your adventure looks like, and how your account grows. Let me introduce you to Albian Online. I'm a huge advocate for this game. It's a single server game. What this means is every single player that plays in this game, whether you're brand new or been playing for years, is on the same exact server in the same exact world. It's an MMORPG sandbox fantasy game that's going to allow you to create your own economy, to create your own villages, to upgrade your character at will, and most importantly, to embark in massive world combats between your guild and another as you fight for your freedom, for your land, and, well, of course, for your resources. This game is going to really allow you to build friendships with others, very similar to something like World of Warcraft that many of you probably have already played in your lifetime. This one offers us a vast open world full of danger, but also opportunity. You're gonna grow your wealth, you're gonna forge alliances, and you're gonna leave your mark on the world of Oblivion. If you have a lot of time to play and you wanna dive into another life, this is the game that you should consider. But maybe you just want action. Maybe you just want hack and slash. If that's the case, I have a few games that are on the list here today. One of them being Lost Ark. This is an action RPG game that is a free-to-play experience for you, continuously getting updated and really a quality, beautiful looking game. Here you're gonna embark on an odyssey in a vast, vibrant world, explore new lands, seek out lost treasures, and test yourself in the thrilling, action-packed combat that the game has to offer. How are you gonna build out your hero, and will you be able to take down all the enemies ahead of you? But maybe you're looking for an action RPG that stood the test of time, one that's free to play and gives you so much gameplay and has for the past 10 years. If that's the case and you want skill trees that'll boggle your mind, you should take a look at Path of Exile. This is a really gorgeous top-down action RPG style game that rivals Diablo 3 and rivals Diablo 4. There's actually a new one coming out sooner or later, but for right now, we're gonna still enjoy the original Path of Exile. This is a game that really does feature a free-to-play system that is true. You could buy some empty storage space, you could get yourself some mechanics or skins inside of the game, but it's not a pay-to-win game, which is very nice to see. With this being said, I have other action RPGs on the list as well, but this one is one that has really been enjoyed by so many people for so long and is an easy one to dive into and enjoy. Easy because the game is great, not because it's easy to understand. This one's definitely got a learning curve. Now, maybe you've heard of Warframe, another free-to-play action game here on Steam. You're gonna be awakening an unstoppable warrior, which we call here a Warframe, alongside with your friends in a story-driven, free-to-play online action game. This is another one that has been around for approximately 10 years and thrived as a free-to-play game here on Steam. The combat inside of the game is incredibly fun and is crazy to watch. You're gonna be able to build out your Warframe to your liking to fit your combat style. And like I said, The parkour element inside of the game, the fast movement, the ease of attack here is something that's amazing. And on top of this, it's an extremely beautiful game that's pretty light on your system as well, and you're gonna be able to enjoy it for free. It's one that I've wished that over the years I've spent more time playing and maybe even making videos on, but Warframe is absolutely incredible. Now, maybe you're looking for a MOBA. If that's the case, Steam has Dota 2 to offer us. If you're looking for a triple lane strategic combat where you have many different heroes you can unlock and get the skills and abilities for that you like, Dota 2 is one that's been around again for approximately 10, it seems like 10 years ago. A lot of good games really came out, Dota 2 being another one. Basically, you have millions of players participating inside of this MOBA every single day, and it's one of the leaders in the space inside of the MOBA genre. Remember guys, if you like lists that bring you some of the best games to play, consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss out on my videos every day. And then we have Undying. Undying is a survival game that takes you into a post-apocalyptic world, one that's going to have many demons, enemies, animals, and other players that you're going to encounter and have to fight as you go. This game has a really cool battle mechanic, a great system for survival, and it has an amazing system that allows you and really requires you to care for yourself. You can craft weapons, plant food, build your armor, and make your base as customized and as much of a stronghold as you possibly can. This is a post-apocalyptic world. There are zombies everywhere, but they're not the only dangers that you have to deal with inside of the game. If you like games like PUBG Mobile or PUBG and how it really works, the combat system, you're gonna like this one. But this one is very different because it's a survival world where you could play with massive numbers of players. Really great stuff, updates all the time, and extremely fun to play. With that being said, it's very time consuming, so make sure you free up your schedule. And then we have UND December, another action RPG, this one available both on PC for Steam and on mobile as well. And the thing that I like the most about this one is the classless system. Inside of this game, you don't have to choose to be a barbarian, a mage, a paladin. You build your character as you go based on the rune or the skill system that the game has to offer. If you want to have the tankiness of a barbarian, the range of a mage, and the dexterity of a demon hunter, you could combine all of those together and really make customized builds. Unlike any other action RPG on the market, this game does that element the best. In addition to that, the graphics are incredible, the bosses are big and just tough to get through, you could play with friends, and it's on mobile and on PC, so you could take it on the go to continue your grind. And then we're gonna go into something a little bit more casual with Spiral Knights, another really great free-to-play game that gives me vibes of something like an old school Zelda. You're gonna join the ranks of the Spiral Knights, stranded on an alien world. You must explore the ever-changing clockworks beneath its surface. Definitely an RPG style game with those classic graphics that you may love. Next on the list, I wanna share with you Torchlight Infinite. This is another action RPG from the ever-beloved Torchlight series that was back on consoles. Now it's a free-to-play game for you to play here on Steam as well as on mobile, and this action RPG prides itself in its more cartoony looking graphics. It's not something straight out of hell like Path of Exile or Diablo. It's a very bright, fast game that has tons of missions and a big world for you to embark on, and you could even bring pets along with you to kind of fight the battle alongside of you. Like I said, this is a free-to-play game that you could play on the go if you want to, or at your PC, and it's one of the best action RPGs right now on Steam. It's probably at least in the top 10. And War Thunder. This game has been around for, again, approximately 10 years, and is still one of the most favorite military games by many that are into the genre. It's the most comprehensive free-to-play, cross-platform MMO military game dedicated to aviation, armored vehicles, and naval craft from the early 20th century to the most advanced modern combat units that we see today. Basically, if you're someone that's into war strategy type games that are in an MMO style world, this is one of the best ones that you can play right now. But maybe you just want to fight. Maybe you just want to take it to your opponents with many different characters that you can use inside of the game. And if that's the case, Brawlhalla is something that you should explore. This is something very similar to Super Smash Bros., but it's brought to you in a different universe with characters that are from many different realms that you may already be familiar with. You're going to have a platformer style battle mechanic that you're all familiar with, very fast and a great game to play with friends where you could play together or against one another. It's really just a cartoony, fun game that is massive in the community, that has still been popular for quite some time. It's been around for approximately 6 years and has only gotten better over time. But maybe you're the type of gamer that wants to slow things down. You want to take life a little bit easier and you just want to manage people. And if that's the case, The Sims 4 is a game that you would probably be interested in. Here, you're going to create your own home, job, economy, friends, love, and essentially your entire world. You got to keep your Sims happy, keep them from burning the house down, make sure you take care of all of your responsibilities, and just enjoy living a life outside of your real life. The Sims have been around forever, and this one's done well, and as I mentioned, is free to play, which makes it a great option for all of you looking to spend $0. As we're getting a little closer to the end of the list, I couldn't go without putting Apex Legends on it. This is one of the best shooters out there right now, and it's a battle royale style game where you have a different role, you have a different place inside of the combat with everyone having their own role or character class. This is a free-to-play battle royale style game with some of the best graphics in the market, big into esports, massive on streaming for people that just want to show some amazing gameplay, and just an extremely fun and can be difficult for some people battle royale shooter. It's definitely one of the best in genre, and I like that it has a class system that really makes you play your role. And we are going to conclude today's list with EVE Online, which is a free-to-play, community-driven space MMO where you, the player, can choose your own path from countless different options. You're going to be basically experiencing and exploring space in an immersive both PvE and PvE battle system, mining the industry and thriving the player's economy in an ever-expanding sandbox game. This MMO is massive amongst the space fans and has been around for a while, really being one of the best out there. I mean, this thing is like 20 years old, and it's only gotten better with time, and the community has only grown. If you've made it until the end of the video, let me know with a thumbs up down below.